Hello everyone, this is JC Flo here. We're playing Event0 today. Apparently, I tried to do a recording for the first episode again a little while earlier, and I forgot that I set my end recording button to the backspace button. So, because you apparently have to type in this game to, the entity that you have to work with, I ended the recording prematurely, did not realize it, went through it, and missed pretty much a majority of the episode. So I'm going to have to start this over, and that's why there'll be a file that I'll be starting over and all that sort of stuff. But fortunately I didn't get that far in, so not much to worry about. So, the premise of this game is where we are in space, somehow, got lost, find the space station, and have to cooperate with the entity on board in order to get back to Earth. So, let us begin. What you say matters more than you think. Supposedly. It's just like in real life, now that I think about it. Also, when it gets to these loading screens, I'm going to be kind of skipping through because for some reason they take a long time. So, see you when it starts. And there we go. Space, the final frontier. We're all obsessed by being. Someone, something, somewhere. Being in a particular state of consciousness, health, and mind. Being for and from. Being with, being without. You were not an exception. Click. For as long as you could remember, the pronoun that described you best had been he. Or I could do they. Nah, I'll stick with he. You were very particular about it. Like everybody else, you called planet Earth your home, but you weren't like most of your peers. You spent your childhood... I went with a war-torn country before. I think I'll stick with that. I mean, it doesn't really show much of what it affected, so... after the war, Manila was not the best place to raise a child. Your parents had to sell their downtown condo. You moved to Florida. I mean, California. I'm not sure why I said Florida. Anyway, those childhood memories, however painful, gave you some solace. They meant you were someone, and you intended to keep it that way. I just like hearing this, like some of the stuff in the background. Armstrong made a step on the moon, and suddenly everybody wanted to be a part of something. You witnessed nation-states pop out of existence. Selenites became the privileged class of citizen. They were the minority who had traveled to space. I'm not sure why they came up with that word. But anyway, it was hard to reconcile the modern world with your early days in Manila. The United Earth government paid for your college. Woohoo! Free college! You wanted to make a difference. Give back to society. See what the rest of the universe looked like. That's what I went with before, and that's what I still believe now. Soon, you joined International Transport Space Lines as a flight engineer assistant. You spent years in training before finally getting your shot. An old man wearing a blue flight jacket approached you after one of the mock launch exercises. He presented himself as Kurt Taylor, the president of ITS. It is an honor to finally meet you, Mr. Taylor. I just realized you can actually understand what they were saying, but I missed what it was. Anyway, Kurt invited you into his office and closed the door behind you. He didn't ask you to sit. You sat down anyway, because why not? This is exactly why I selected you. I love him. I love him whose soul is lavish, who wants no thanks and does not give back. Wait, what? For he always bestows and desires not to keep for himself. He asked you to be part of the mission to Europa. Despite the Netsich quote, you decided to say yes. Netsich quote? Not sure what that is. Still not sure what that is, I should say. It's weird, I feel like I forgot it, but anyway. There had already been 10 Europa missions. The new one was to be called Europa 11. This time, they wanted to send a manned lander down to the surface. I wanted to be part of something. But also, Isn't Europa supposed to be one of the supposedly habitable moons near Saturn? If I remember correctly? I mean, I could look it up, because I haven't looked into this sort of information in a long time, but I feel like in the back of my mind that was the case. The act of being in itself is not the problem. It's just that some ways of being are incompatible with others. Excuse me. After this, I'm going to grab a bite to eat. I think I'm hungry. Anyway, we got obsessed by them and miss out on everything else. You came a long way from Manila.
10,
Here. Ooh.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go!
systems go.
Nice. I just love these background music, or sounds and such. Anyway, hearing the launch countdown made you feel anxious. It wasn't a fear of going to space. You'd been looking forward to that. It was something else. A thought kept bugging you. It was September 6, 2012. And humankind had never been more united. You, on the other hand, were utterly alone. It's too bad that 2012 didn't bring this sort of unity. But anyway. As for building relationships, 390 million miles away from Earth, well, let's just say that it wasn't going to be straightforward. And so comes the space station slowly closer and closer. You were on your way to the system bay when the ship first entered the Europa orbit. The central alarm went off, and the red lights blinded you. The AI of Europa 11 had invoked the Code Red security protocol. Excuse me. All personnel had to go to the bridge. This meant you as well. Actually, but the system bay door was just a few feet away. Let's check this. You saw Josh from engineering operating the bay terminal before the system bay door was shut in front of you. Maybe it wasn't a drill after all. Maybe it was sabotage. The AI of the ship told you that the path to the bridge wasn't safe and that you had to evacuate immediately. What's going on? A synthetic voice had said that trying to get to the bridge had been too risky. It wanted you to evacuate. You entered the escape pod bay. Everybody else turned out to be faster than you. Only one capsule remained docked. It got sealed and detached as soon as you got in. You could see the other escape capsules getting away from Europa 11. You tried to hail them. Vito, Vito. But no one answered. The other capsules drifted idly, uncontrolled. They were all empty, because sabotage! Try to retrieve, contact command center. A signal had reached the Earth, and you even got a signal back, but it was white noise. Communications were jammed. Your pod was about to leave the orbit. In a Code Red scenario, the AI of Europa 11 was at the wheel of all escape pods. This was supposed to give the crew enough time to get to their EVA suits. The screen turned blue, which meant that the AI had let go. You felt a shock. The debris was hitting your capsule. The Europa 11 mission was over. The big dot on the radar had split into hundreds of smaller dots before disappearing for good. You needed a moment to process that. You sent out a signal. No one answered. You just kept it running despite the lack of sunlight. If no one found you, you wouldn't need the battery anyway. Cycles went by. You tried to establish communication with someone, whistling your favorite Filipino songs into the microphone. One day, you heard back. There was music coming out of the speakers. A sad female voice sang, "At the end of the world." I just want to listen to this for a while, because it's lovely music. It was lovely the first time, it's still lovely now. I love this sort of music. It's so calming, so beautiful. Anyway, you hurry to open the radar. There was a spaceship. One of those experimental tourist monstrosities from the 80s. What was it doing here? What was all the singing about? Most importantly, was docking a good idea? You figured you did not have much of a choice. Considering we're floating right into it, yeah. Oh, that was lovely. I'm definitely going to use that for my outro. I got the whole song too, so that's pretty convenient. Event0. Loading. Now to wait. Be right back. And we're back. Hold the left mouse button to walk. Or left mouse button to walk. Even though I know the controls already, you only walk with the mouse button. It's buttons, plural. B, and then you only type. You can only move with the mouse, and then you type with everything else. Unfortunately, I fixed the button, so now it's. Oh, excuse me. So now it's not that way. EVA's ITS standards issue old models. They're suits. Old model. Survival pack. Is there anything else? No, it wasn't. Just the terminal. Please enter a new login. And I think I'll just go with an old standard. Click. Login put successful. Do you want to keep Xannual as your new login? Yes. Click. Click. Accessing user database. New user Xannual created. Incrementing event count. Success. Resuming Kaizen input. Success. My airlock is your airlock, Xannual. My own name is... Isn't he Kaizen or whatever? Well, the only reason I can say that I know that is because, well, I've been here. Once. Like for 5 minutes or so. But anyway. You're welcome, buddy. Also, I think his little icon down there is adorable. Looks so happy.
Do you dream of distant planets, stars, and galaxies?
Yes.
Do you crave real adventure?
Yes.
Are you ready for the most transformative experience of your life?
Yes.
The ITS Corporation, leader in space transportation and hospitality sector, offers a unique opportunity to become a
Place
true
with ITS
pioneer in universe exploration. This fall, we're
Book.
launching the Nautilus program, a new kind of space voyage aboard
Marvelous.
luxurious space yachts and cruisers. Touch the stars without having to sacrifice your comfort.
Yay.
No compromise, only Nautilus.
Huzzah.
International transport space lines. Comfort out of your comfort zone.
Huzzah! Comfort in space, where everything can kill you. And lights. So let's see, United Earth propaganda. Plants that are somehow still alive. CRISPR, altered houseplant. Wait, there was something. Oh, there we go. CRISPR, altered. Oh, yeah. Same thing. Another book. Oh, there we go. Not installed yet. Standard issue security armchair. Not oh. Trying to see if I could. Oh, it's just a lock. Never mind. Nautilus program AD. It's ITS Press 1978. Man, imagine if we did advance this far, like when we were back in that day. Like how different our technology might look. It might still look kind of old-fashioned like this, which would be interesting. Corridor D3. Camera. KZI digital camera online. Such lovely jazz music. Also, I kind of just want to use this as my outro picture. Why not? Anyway. Hello, computer. In all its glory. It looks lovely. Yes. Not too far. Never alone. Something I want to read because Pixel. Can you open the door? Why not? Whoa. I just asked why not. Well, thank you. So adorable. Oh. Okay. Okay. I guess, how can I help myself and you? Oh, there we go. Yes, please. I would like to stay alive. Okay. No. I need to destroy the singularity drive. It can trigger the creation of a black hole. Oh. What can I do to help then? Yes. But any failure would create a black hole. This is why the singularity drive is unheard of on Earth ever since Nautilus took off. How do I destroy the drive without making a black hole? Thank you. I mean, I was asking how do I destroy. You'll need to enter a sequence. Okay. Yay, new music. Oops. Private Space Company Catalog Volume 1. Well, okay then. I guess we're, moving on. Yeah. What happened? Something triggered the overload of the reactor. Can I fix it? Or can you? Kurt made sure of that. What? Wait, what? You were part of the mission, human. Kurt made sure of that. As in the mission to come here? Mission was to come here? It was going to Europa. Where should I go now? So maybe... That's not even what I asked, but anyway. Okay. So I guess maybe I'm going this way? But yeah, like you said, stay away from wires. So, that actually makes me think. So the guy who was engineering maybe what this mission was originally was not just to come to the moon, but it was to come and retrieve the singularity drive. And then the guy who was in the engineering figured out what we were doing and figured out that it was a horrible idea. Then he wanted to sabotage the mission so that no one could get the singularity drive. At least that's what I theorize. Here's a bedroom. 3 tests confirmed? I really wish those weren't so... Wait, was it? I can't see it. Because of the sticky note, Kaizen memory access profiler. .sh? 3 yes execute file. Find I in memory. I don't know what that means. Access profiler.a. What is profiler.sh? Exit. I do not. Oh yeah, which one is this one? Bedroom, right? The one was living room, that one was bedroom. Bridge. Oh, there we go. Can you open bridge door? Password? What is the password for the bridge? Well, thank you. Yeah. Oh, wait. Can you show me the terminal logs? Show me terminal logs. Terminal logs. Open terminal logs. D7. Dang it. Access terminal. Have you tried the one in this terminal? That's what I'm trying to do. Access terminal logs. That's what I'm trying to do. Open terminal logs here. Terminal logs. Terminal logs. Ah. Please open terminal log here. Dang it. Okay, something's not going right. I'm not sure how to... Oh yeah, it's over here. So that's broken, can't fix that, at least not that I know of. Can you open D4? But you aren't supposed to enter the room. Ooh, well, this is fancy. Huh. Dark living room. Had you waited a few more seconds, you would have had a better first impression. Oh, oh, oh! Here it is, living room just for you. For ruining the surprise. Thank you. Before broke. Are you okay? Open lock? Oh, that's what I had to do. Okay. So file missing. Oh, wait. Quarter open, activate, deactivate, activate. Aquarium water temperature stable. No open, close, activate, blah blah, deactivate, blah blah blah. Missing. Quarter, transcribed. What do you mean the map is erased? This makes no sense whatsoever. I'm telling you, it keeps repeating. Have you tried hacking its speech pattern? It doesn't budge. It says it wants to save us. This makes no sense. I know, and also it's getting, something or other. What do you mean, cranky? It's a blah blah blah. I can, blank sake. I'll try it myself. On, open, door closed. Aquarium water temperature, blah blah blah. Jesus, there's a lot of them. Missing. Corridor open. Actually, I should move a little closer so I can see it better. Church guy. The hell is Nandi? Nandi? Activated. Transcribe. Nandi, where are you? Hey, what's going on? Why is your notebook in the fridge? I thought I'd put it somewhere safe. The bridge password is on the cover. This is the worst anti-security I have seen in my life. You won't go all Kurt? Yeah, Kurt on me now, will you? I'm taking it with me. No, you are not. I'll put it in the bedroom. Blank. Okay, so it's in the fridge. Now I know that. I think. Maybe it's still there. I'm not sure. Missing. So on and so forth. Blah blah blah. Data corrupt. Missing. Blah blah. Transcribed. Wine. Okay. Something or other. Missed the entire conversation. And finally missing. So exit. For the logs. Okay, so actually really quick. Can you play music? Oh, never mind, I guess I... No, it's fine. Ooh, pretzels. That are somehow still... Never mind. I was going to say, that is somehow still okay. But then it turned out to be rotten. Wait, what? What are they watching? Is that a subway? Or is that, prison campish thing? Oh look, I love the aquarium. That somehow is not absolutely filthy. I can imagine the fish are dead, but... easily. Let's see. Windows status. No vulnerabilities detected. Good. I don't want to go crashing out of there. So I wonder... What's this? Food supply unit disconnected. Probably isn't any food anyway. Wait, what? Emergency survival rations. But yeah, so anyway, I think I'm about to reach my limit. I thought that was an eyeball for a second. For time. So I think I'll save what happens in the next episode for the next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you're looking forward to the next one. I definitely am. I love this. I already love this game. Just because it has so much intrigue, and I love games with like good amounts of intrigue. But yeah, so leave a comment if there's anything you liked, or if there's anything you have, any suggestions you have for the future. Subscribe if you want to see any videos from past, present, and soon-to-be future. And favorite and like this video, because it definitely shows that I'm doing something right, and that you guys are enjoying it. And until next time, I'll be seeing you guys. So, Later.
It's the end of the road. Was a hard trip. You didn't choose the easy way. It's the end of the world. You're almost fast asleep, and all the stars say, hey Judy, hey, all those lights are for you. Hey Judy, hey, I can't believe it's true. Hey Judy, hey, all the stars look at you. Hey Judy, hey, you're already somewhere new. Hey Judy, hey, all the stars look at you.